It's the Playhouse Podcast with Kat and JJ.
Can't believe it. I missed everything.
Missed the show?
What am I going to do?
Check out the Daily Podcast.
Short week, but still lots of fun, including another trip to Mexico giveaway. We surprised Holly early Wednesday morning, and she's probably still catching her breath. All of our favorite moments of the week ready to go on the podcast. Let's roll. We welcome Dakin to the show this morning. What's good in your neck of the woods? How's Browerville this morning?
Cleaning off snow off the truck and trailer. Got to go do some hauling today.
Oh, boy. So you got a day of work ahead of you in this crap, huh? Do you get at least Thanksgiving and Friday off?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just haul around the Amish on my time off.
Is that code?
Tell me more. What you do? What?
All around the Amish.
Yeah, I help the Amish out and haul a forklift to drive for them, and then haul their lumber or whatever they need.
Wow. Do you ever get angry that they're so we don't need you, we're going to build everything with our hands, we don't need mirrors, and then you're like, but you need my Bobcat? You know, that would make me a little upset. Be like, stop posing.
No, they treat you pretty good.
Yeah, I bet they're the nicest people on the planet, and they pay well, right? Is it do they give you skin though, like a bear skin or something for payment?
Jam.
No, I've gotten jam before.
Listen, I got some Malacca Amish jam not too long ago, and it was delicious.
But they pay in real American currency and everything.
Well, yeah, if you ask them to, but usually I help these guys out. They help me out.
Oh, so nice. Okay, cool.
Well, cool, man. Well, you got $500. I know you're going to spend it well, and it's just waiting for you, but you got to convince one of us that you're just like us. The game is called Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda, and first you got to do is pick whether or not you want to play with Kat or myself.
I think I will go with Kat this time.
Okay.
Kat, we kick her out of the studio, and then you and I are going to concentrate on the 5 words that are sitting in front of me. Basically, I will just give you a word, and you tell me what the first word is that pops into your brain. Kat taking her sweet-ass time, so we will wait till she gets out of the studio so she can't hear us. That girl moves like a tortoise sometimes, man. She's unmotivated today. All right, so let's get to it, Dakin. Your first word, and again, all I need is the first word that pops into your brain when you hear grass.
Green.
Happy.
Sad.
Stop.
Go.
Lumber.
Wood.
And your final one, Dakin. What's the first word that pops into your brain when you hear the word home?
Warmth.
Okay, we'll bring Kat back into the studio. Well done, man. I like that you're very convicted of all your words. We'll let Kat get back settled in. She's got to wrap up a blankie and everything like that. So give her a second. We're moving at Amish pace this morning.
That's rude.
No, they actually move pretty quick.
He's only saying that because he knows they're not listening.
Talking about how fast they go on the road. So let's go. Dakin, Kat, need a mind meld right now.
Okay.
Looking for your first word that pops into your brain, Kat. And by the way, I think 4 of these are slam dunks.
Okay, I hope so.
I think we've got a real good chance at this. Kat, what is the first word that pops into your brain when you hear grass?
Green.
Yes. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, Dakin.
I feel like I did yesterday. Let's go. I'm positive.
Kat, what's the first word that pops into your brain when you hear the word happy?
Man, I'm an opposite girl, so I'm going to say sad.
I'm glad you did.
Oh, good job, Dakin.
Nervous, Dakin?
Oh, a little bit.
Okay.
I knew she was an opposite girl as I listened last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Kat, what's the first word that pops into your brain when you hear... And you can't say hammer time. Stop.
Go.
That's right.
Yes. Ow.
3 for 3. $500 on the line. Kat, what's the first word you think of when you hear the word lumber?
Jack.
Dang it.
What did he say? Wood?
He said wood.
No way.
That was your second guess. Oops, I had that all queued up. I really thought you were going to say would.
Dang it. I'm sorry,
The dream
Dakin.
is over. This is the one that I thought might be a little bit tough for you.
Okay.
What would have you said to the word home?
Alone.
Yeah, he said warmth.
Would you have said alone around this time of
I
year?
would have said alone. Yeah,
Okay.
I would have said alone.
You said warmth. Yeah.
Dakin, hey, great job
I was thinking,
today.
home, Thanksgiving, warmth.
Absolutely. But I don't think that
But
way.
Kat doesn't like anything that's nice or fun or anything like that. So, how was your day yesterday, by the way?
I was good. Had lunch with my husband, which is pretty rare. So that was nice. I got to take about an hour nap. I spilled on my. Can you tell?
Yep.
Damn.
It's a big one.
Yeah, I did to mix up my almond milk and stuff. I blew in my straw and it just went all over my shirt on the way in. So that's lovely. But you know what I did observe yesterday? Two things. One, this kid at the grocery store needs to eat more vegetables and fruit. Like he needs to know what they are. His name is Dylan, local grocery store that I go to. Had no idea what a cucumber was.
What?
Did like a look up at me, and I go, cucumber. And then, so he put the number in. Then he looked up at me again. It was an avocado.
Oh, you're checking out and he didn't know what it was?
Yeah. Then he looked up at me again for a mango and then a head of red cabbage. He didn't know. I go, Dylan, you need to eat
Is this
better.
his first day, maybe?
So maybe he's living off those square Totino's pizzas. I don't know. But he had no idea. Shame on his mom and dad, like not introducing. Like, don't you learn those, I think, in elementary school? What certain vegetables are.
I know most of that job is just scanning stuff,
Yeah.
but you would think that somewhere along the line you'd pick up knowing what a cucumber
You
was.
would think. And, I used to work at a grocery store. I knew those numbers, 4119 bananas. You know how to punch it in and you almost like can say it in your sleep. Another observation yesterday, and just agree if I'm right, that if you are like, I met a very, very good looking person yesterday and, I haven't seen one in a while, like a really good looking person. And they had the worst breath. Like it was almost a different temperature.
shame.
And it was just hot and stinky. But I was like, it's okay. It's like hot people can have
I
really
can't get over
bad
that.
breath.
Nope.
If they were an average person, I would have called Derek right away. Like, oh my God, I just met someone with the worst breath, So I feel bad for average looking people with bad breath because they're not going to be given a chance.
Kate Upton could get out of the pool naked and walk towards me, and if she goes, hi, and it stunk, I'm out.
Man, it was so bad. I don't know if they had like a rotting tooth, but like they were so good looking. They were out of a magazine.
It's 2025. If you can't figure out your oral hygiene,
Yeah.
I got no time for you.
But I think maybe they do rely on their looks a lot and maybe they skip the brushing. But those are two things that I
I
noticed.
guess influencers
yesterday.
don't have to have good looking breath. They just
guess
got to
not.
have good jugs. How about these guys that are getting married?
What we have in common is TBI. It's a traumatic brain injury.
I remember she was laying there. She had shards of glass still in her hair, and she was unconscious.
I just was like praying.
Said a couple kind words to Isabel, and that was it for 6 years. This is an honor to be here. He has redeemed our stories. I just have a question for you. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Love that. They're back at the same hospital that they were both in a coma at. And now they're going to get married.
What a crazy story. Some people meet under just wild pretenses, but it makes for just a great start to your relationship.
Well,
You're like, what are the odds?
It's a perfect bond. I mean, you both have something to fall back on. So I
Yeah.
thought, all right, let's go on the hunt for some really interesting proposal stories. Alyssa right away had texted in, my husband proposed to me at the Ed Sheeran concert.
No way.
And started singing Perfect, which was my favorite song. I
Oh,
like that.
I don't know if I'd sing at an Ed Sheeran concert.
Oh, I don't think he sang. He proposed there. And when Ed started singing. Not when he
got it.
started.
Okay.
I don't think his husband was trying to, or her future
Yeah, I
husband
was
was
like,
trying to one up Ed Sheeran.
Not the venue.
Amber, you got an interesting proposal story for us?
Yep, I do.
Let's go.
All right. So my husband and I actually met. My kids, both of our kids were in the same class. And he is my son's dad, and I'm my daughter's mom. And we started talking and stuff. And 3 months later, he actually proposed to me. in the car in Grand Forks.
So we
because
got to
he
go
chose
back
that I was the one.
real quick. JJ's eyes crossed, like literally crossed when you explained whose parent was who. So say that again.
Okay, so my husband
Yep,
is my stepson's dad.
of course.
And then my daughter
Is your daughter.
is my daughter.
Okay.
Yep.
All
and
right.
they were both in the same kindergarten class.
Okay.
And so they actually kind of had a crush on each other.
Oh, no.
And so they were sitting across from each other, and he came in to do gingerbread houses, and I came in to do gingerbread houses with my
It
daughter.
was fate.
The way it always works.
And and we started talking and stuff, and by the time we left the classroom, we actually exchanged numbers. And about 3 months later, we were in Grand Forks, and he ended up proposing to me in the car.
Wow, quite a connection that you made in just a small amount of time.
This,
Because it doesn't
Amber-
take a long time to build a gingerbread house.
And this is the type of salacious, high-end, exciting story that we were looking for this morning. So
Yeah.
thanks for starting things out.
What are the odds?
Right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you have a great... How long have you guys been married, by the way?
We've been married for almost 7 years now.
Okay.
We've been together for 10.
Would you consider him a patient man?
Very patient.
Yeah.
And do your kids still have a crush on each other?
No,
Okay, that's good.
That's
not at all. They can't stand each other.
Isn't that how it
better
goes?
for you guys. Thanks, Amber. I hope you have a great morning. It's always our pleasure to give away big prizes like this. We did reindeer races for a few weeks and had all of these people qualify for an all-inclusive trip for two to the Mexican Mayan Riviera on the annual Playhouse Party Plane to Paradise. This year, Ocean Maya Royale,
I'm glad we're going back to
Playa del Carmen. I feel good about it, right?
I feel so good. I know what to expect. I know where to. I love familiarity, but I do like to explore. So like every now and then, we're like, let's try a new place. But the food, the people, the fun we have.
It's like
I'm so
going back
excited.
home.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? And the weird part is, like, the bartenders know us. The events, Margarita from the events.
Minnesota's back.
Yeah, so it's just a good time for us. And when we fill up this resort, it's our pleasure to be able to give away some of these trips. So we gave one away just the other day. Unfortunately, that person can't go. So we thought, all right, let's take everyone else that qualified and make a phone call this morning that's probably going to surprise the hell out of somebody. So without further ado, the beauty of live radio. Let's see how this pans out. By the way, answer your phone now if it's ringing.
Hello?
Holly.
Yes.
Hey, it's Kat and JJ. We just wanted to call and wish you a happy Thanksgiving for being such a loyal listener.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And we just
you.
wanted to make it quick because we got about 300,000 of these calls to make. And then we also wanted to know if you want to go to Mexico with us.
Shut the hell up!
Holly, this is called Fate. Something came up, and our winner, Pedro, just can't go. And you were the next one randomly drawn.
Are you kidding me?
No, we're going to Mexico in like
Yay!
80 days, Holly.
These are happy tears, I would assume, right? Are they salty like the ocean that you're going to be swimming in?
Are you says it's a prank call?
No, I swear to God. So again, here's how it played out. We randomly selected a winner the other day, and our winner couldn't go. And so yesterday we kind of had to brainstorm how we wanted to do this. And the best way for us to follow all of the FCC guidelines and our contest rules was to take someone else who had qualified with our reindeer races and take somebody else at random, and bang, here you are. So we're going to Mexico in a few days. Now, before we get into another situation, you can go to Mexico with us, Holly?
Yes, I can go to Mexico with you.
Okay, you can leave the state, you can leave the country, you got a passport and a swimsuit.
And a swimsuit.
That's
and a
all that
husband.
matters. Let's go, Holly!
Yeah! You might not even need a swimsuit.
Oh my goodness! I've never been to Mexico my whole life.
We are going to
Ever.
turn it out. This is going to be the trip of a lifetime. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness! Thank you guys so much.
I got to play you back this one from Justine. We had talked earlier about people that had like weird stuff going on with their bodies. I was a part of a text thread this weekend with a college friend who basically was just asking a bunch of us guys, hey, y'all got anything weird going on with your bodies? And I'm like, well, we all do. We're middle-aged dudes. But he gets a small patch of hair about the size of like a dime or a nickel on his shoulder. And it seems like it grows back every day.
Really? Just sporadic patch of hair.
And it's just and it's a circle. Like he's got no other hair on his upper body. Like he's one of those weirdos that doesn't grow any hair except for right there.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, Justina called. She said, are you guys still talking about this? And I said, well, we kind of left it behind, but you got something for us? And this I've never even heard of before.
Oh, I was just going to say I was born with my fingers stuck together all the way up to the top.
Oh, my God. All of them?
No, just the two middle on my left hand, but it runs in our family. My mom has 18 brothers and sisters, and only the girls have it, and it's 5 of the girls.
What is this called? Like, it's got to be a Jeanette. What's the name of it?
I think it starts with an ED, but I don't know. It's just like a joke with people around. Look at her fingers are stuck together. She's giving you the finger. It's the two ones.
Your fingers are separated now, right?
No, they're still stuck together.
No, I got mine separated. I had surgery when I was 19 so that I could wear my wedding ring. But my daughter, who's 40, she didn't get hers separated. And
well, where do you buy gloves? I would bet that some people called your relationship unethical when you were dating that guy that was 30 years older than you were and you were 19.
He was 20 years older.
20 years older.
And maybe my parents couldn't say that because they have a 20-year age gap. So
that's what you said.
That's a neater in your face. I'm watching Nobody Wants This with Kristen Bell. It's really well written. It's funny, but her sister is very funny, kind of makes the show. She is currently dating her therapist, which is so unethical. Like when they found out.
Like, I'm pretty sure you go to prison for this. If
you
get
signed
caught.
an oath. You sign an oath to protect somebody's secrets, their brain, to help them be a better person, work on their mental health. You have a huge responsibility, and then he pounce. And that's what this guy does, I guess. He dates all of the people that he works with. And that's the truth. Like, she told her deepest, darkest secrets. He's been in her head for 2 years, and then he started dating her.
Lindsay had texted in, obsessed with that show, so she's down with you as well.
It's so good.
The big question is, have you ever been in what some people would consider an unethical relationship? And Dan, I appreciate you calling right away, man. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just with my daughter's kindergarten teacher, and some of my friends in class said I could do better, and I don't know why they didn't like this person. They said, I think she's cute. She has a big smile. Maybe a little bit of an overbite. But
I don't know if that matters, but so you're telling me your daughter is 5 or 6 years old, and the only person on the planet you could find to date was her teacher?
This economy it just does not work. It just doesn't work very well. There's just not many people out there, and everyone.
So she was cheap enough to date, is what you're saying?
Because she's a kindergarten teacher. This is crazy,
that
dude.
She would take just about anybody because of the economy.
You're wild. The struggle of having a hot sibling, and then Sully called in, and he's like, "Oh, I was the hot sibling, so it really wasn't a struggle at all." Dominican J, your struggle was real.
Yeah, my struggle was real. I was also the hot sibling.
Oh, you were. What a rough life. So what would happen? Like, you'd catch people peeping at you while you were showering? Like, was it your sister's friends?
No, it was I was kind of the ringleader of my older brother and his friends.
Okay.
Because I would always get the good-looking ones, and then I actually had it pretty good through college. After college, I got a serious building job, and my brother would call me from the bar and say, "Hey, you got to get up. She's got a hot friend." And I told her I got a brother at home waiting, and he's drunk already. And so I would splash a little beer on myself, make myself smell like I was drinking, and then, he'd bring me home. Oh, yeah,
because that's what we want. We want a man that just reeks like booze.
What an aphrodisiac when Miller Lite is all over your shirt.
From the bar, so.
Oh, okay.
And it seemed to work out for you.
So what happened? You're not like that anymore?
With what? When they come home? Oh, yeah, usually with the ones he would find would have a hot friend, and then they didn't find anyone. So he said, yeah, my brother, he just left from the bar a little bit ago, and he went home, so we can go there and go in the hot tub.
You were the fallback.
Yep, he called me and say, fire up the hot tub and have a beer quick and splash a little on you so it looks like you were drinking all night. And
rough
let's
life.
Party.
So was that a peak for you? Did you peak at that point in life? And now
You mean
it's just
peak
like
by splashing some Pfeiffer on your hoodie?
Downhill since then.
Yeah, it's been downhill.
Yeah.
Excited to bring Sasha on real quick because I've never been in a relationship where I was tested, right? I never had like my wife be, to one of her friends.
Yeah.
Why don't you try and seduce my husband?
What a waste of time. Truly, like if you're sitting there and you're thinking that you just want to play games with somebody that has never given you a reason to, that is annoying. If somebody was doing that, I'd be like, I have no time for that nonsense. That's crazy.
I'm going to guess this stems from some trust issues in past relationships if this kind of stuff happens. But I would also be like, why would a good-looking woman ever talk to me?
So you'd be sus already.
I'm suspect when anyone talks to me. I'm like, what do I have to offer you? So let's break it down. So I want to get the story here real quick, Sasha. So it's you were tested, right?
Yeah. So my boyfriend, 2 years. Everything's going great, so I think. And he likes to play jokes every now and then. You know, sometimes it's cute, sometimes it's not. This time it definitely was not cute. So I'm out with a couple of girlfriends, and he decides to run one of these tests on me. So a buddy of his that I've never met before decides to hit on me while I'm out with my girlfriends. That's the test. Like, apparently you don't trust me enough to send a random guy out to hit on me while I'm with my friends. So
that
in
sounds
front
so
of my
planned.
Friends, this is super embarrassing and awkward.
Yeah. How did you find out that you were tested? Did he end up telling you, or did you piece it together, or what?
Actually, no. Also, his buddy's not that smart. So I was headed to the bathroom, and he was also not that far off and was on a call. And he was saying a bunch of stuff that sounded a little bit too familiar for me. And then, you know, I'm sitting there eavesdropping, coming out of the bathroom. Then I hear my boyfriend's name. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, no problem, generic. But again, the details are getting a little bit too specific. So, of course, I mean, you know, I had a little bit to drink. I was feeling kind of bold. So I walked up to him and was like, yo, like, hand me this phone. Oh, yeah. Like, I took the phone. Straight up took the phone from him, and I was like, who is this? Like, and, you know, I'm ratting you out right now. So, of course, we had a big argument on the phone. I hung up. I basically, I mean, you know, I may have said some things to the random guy that I maybe should not have said, but he left. But definitely when I got home, I let him have it. Like, I don't know if I can stay in a relationship where I'm going to be tested like this. And by the way, I passed the test. Like, I was like, I'm in a relationship. This is ridiculous. And it just, I don't know, like the fact that he didn't seem to trust me enough to send a random person.
I would wonder how many times he's done this before. Like before, maybe you didn't catch it, you know? That's annoying that he has time to do that.
When I blew up at him, you know, like he was crying like a little boy. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. But he kind of started exposing some other tricks that he was playing on me, and I was like, so this isn't. So all these other times that I've been hit on, or all of these other times where something has happened, like in a store or whatever. Like I don't feel like I can trust him, and I don't think he's ever trusted me. So these tricks, like, tricks are for kids, guys. Like, I'm not here for this.